Hello there. I'm Darrell Brooks, the proud owner of DNA Apparel. We believe in the power of fashion to inspire confidence and self-expression. Today, I want to talk to you about the big picture. Not just the what or the why, but also the how. I'm not speaking to you because I want to save or protect anybody. I'm talking to you because you may sometimes feel alone in your journey, but I'm here to tell you that there are many people on this mission. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's do it. Welcome back. If you've been following our journey, you know we're about more than just clothing. We're about confidence, self-expression, and building a community with a purpose. So, major props for hanging out with us today. Let's kick things off with the heart of it all, our core values. Health, wealth, and unity. That's our mantra. We've chatted about these values in previous videos, breaking down what they mean for DNA Apparel. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and doing good. Our mission statement, in good health, we build wealth to become leaders that serve communities with value. Valuable information, trade secrets, and resources. Now, let's sprinkle a little more flavor on that. Our vision. Our vision, it's not just some random idea to sell t-shirts. No, not at all. Our vision has been marinating for years, dating back to a book I started cooking up in 2015 called Justice. Kind of connects, don't it? Justice is a mystery novel about an unhappy television operator named Justice Tucker, who unexpectedly crosses paths with Daniel McKnight. Together, they engage in a battle of wits against a notorious gangster, Brandon Bishop. As Justice delves into a complex and secretive network, he discovers his own self-worth while working to protect their interests. Sounds pretty good so far. Anyway, but let's wind it back a little bit. Back to my days when I was a television operator. This was back around the beginning of 2008. That's when I started to write my first book ever. And it was garbage. It was so bad that I fell asleep reading it. It was like reading the day in the life of a turtle. It had no purpose. It was slow and it was torturous. So let's fast forward a little bit. When I decided to learn how to write. Well, that's when Just Us started to take shape. My first version of the story was still weak, and the characters had no character. So I reached out to other people who put me on the right path. Now the story has better plot twists, and characters got an upgrade, backstories, glitches, and a whole shebang. Then came the real disruption, digging into our culture's truth. I wanted Justice to have some reality in its fiction, so people can relate. Trust me, it hit me hard to learn about the many atrocities that our ancestors endured, and stories I've never even heard of. It was more than I could bear at the time, and I needed a break. So I got away from it for a while. Fast forward again to last year, and I'm back on the grind. I'm practically rewriting the entire book. Now, I'm cruising through the second act, and you might wonder, how does this relate to DNA Apparel and Just Us? Well, our lives can be like protagonists' lives in novels. Unsatisfying, filled with unexpected twists, and sometimes we're dealing with metaphorical gangsters making things tough. But like our characters, we dig deep, cross paths with game changers, and find networks to help us discover our worth. It's about bettering ourselves and bringing value to our communities. And guess what? I've seen folks making those moves that I was writing about. Basically, we've all had the same vision, but different approaches to reaching our goals. In 2020, 19 families purchased 90 acres they called Freedom, Georgia. Today, they're sitting on over 500 acres. They plan to develop utilities on the land first and then start building houses. In 2016, Shemayan Mama Sue Harris launched an Avalon Village nonprofit in Highland Park, Michigan. Avalon Village is an eco-village featuring a handful of eco-friendly facilities like a greenhouse food system, a female-led marketplace, and a K-12 academic support center. Mama Shu says it shows that a community, just a group of folks who really want something to happen, they can come together and make it happen. Around the same time, people were coming together to develop Stonecrest, Georgia. Residents in the area voted in general election to approve the city. In March of 2017, elections were held to elect representatives for 5 city council districts, as well as mayor. As of the 2020 census, over 59,000 people live there in a 38 square mile community, and 91% are Black. Like in Stonecrest, Georgia, we're all about building a tight-knit community. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. But first things first, we need to change our mindsets. We need perseverance because life throws curveballs, challenges, setbacks, and you name it. But we're built for it. We stay adaptable, roll with the punches, and embrace new technologies. In this dynamic world, changes are our friends, not our foes. So let's talk about community support. That's our secret sauce. We're in this together, ride or die. We must listen to each other's ideas, build real connections, and remember, learning is a lifelong journey. We must stay in the know about what's going on in our neighborhoods, our neighbors' needs, and the latest trends. We need to collaborate without competing because we're all on the same team. Imagine the power we can have when we link up instead of throwing shade. Networking is our superpower. Hit up community events, join networks, and connect with our extended family. And watch the doors swing open to opportunities and partnerships. It's about making our dollars stretch and contributing to overall economic empowerment. The last piece about sharing knowledge is mentorship. Mentorship is gold. And swapping stories builds a thriving community. Now, I'm not claiming to be the voice of all cultures, and I'm not a spokesman for my own. I'm not trying to save or protect you. I'm just informing you that you're not alone. And like you, I'm just a man on a mission. I'm here to be a constant reminder for all of us to keep in good health, build wealth, and become leaders that serve communities, especially for our little ones. We're talking generational wealth, not just cash, but knowledge, structure, and rock-solid security. Well, that's the entire story. We're more than just a clothing brand. We believe in the power of fashion to inspire confidence and self-expression, and using our clothing as a billboard for positive change. That's our passion. Help us see our vision through, and let's turn dreams into reality. Before we wrap up, share your thoughts. Connect with us on social media and explore the Just Us collection at buydnaapparel.com. It's been real, it's been fresh, and it's been fun. Until next time, wear your stories, embrace diversity, and let's make a difference.